Hey YouTube, today's going to be a review on the Sig Sauer P250 subcompact handgun. I did a short showing of it once about a year ago when I got it, but I'd like to give you a little bit of a review and tell you my thoughts on this handgun and see what you think. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, this is the case it comes in. Okay, when you open the case, this is what you find. Okay, they give you the little safety chamber safety button. Inside comes with your owner's manual, warranty card, and some other paperwork. Okay, let's just put that out of the way. Okay, at first glance, the handgun is very nice looking. Okay, it's a great size. People have said they've complained a little bit about the thickness. I think it's awesome. If you get yourself a nice heavy-duty holster, okay, some kind of a inside the waistband holster or something that rides really high, I think you'll find it to be one of the most comfortable guns you've ever worn. Before we do anything else, I want to safety check. It's already been safety checked, but I want to show you. Okay. If you can see in there. Okay. Alright. Now what I want to show you is how it breaks down. Okay. This here latch is what you use to break it down. One thing I'll point out, here's the magazine release. You can also flip it. It tells you in the owner's manual, so that if you wanted to flip it to the other side, you can do that. Okay, these guns, this is your serial number. Okay, people don't like to show them, but and for probably good reason. But it's a polymer handgun base, steel slide. Okay, it's got one of the best trigger pulls. Unbelievable. It's just smooth as butter. It comes with some really nice sights. Okay, you can get the nitrile sights. I think they're nitron or nitrile sights. But anyway, what you do, this is in .40 caliber. You pull the gun, pull the top bar back, or receiver, whatever you call that thing. And then what you got to do is you got to hold it with one hand. Alright, let's see here. Kind of hard with a camera in front of you. Okay. Not as strong as I thought I was. So much for that. Okay. Holding it out in front of me is a little bit more complicated than I thought. Alright, anyway. Once you got the slide off, it's very similar to an ordinary handgun breakdown after that. Okay, except that the modular design, what that is this piece inside here is the only thing that's serial numbered. And the way to get that out, hopefully we won't have any trouble with that, is this. You just you have to first take this pin out. And the way you do that is you just turn it and it comes out, okay? And you slide this forward, okay? And what is happening is the trigger is starting to meet the edge of the gun here. And so as you're pulling this out, if you pull back on the hammer a little bit, it's releasing a catch in here. It's kind of tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. Okay, now that popped right out. One thing I would mention, there's a spring, a small spring right here. Just be careful with that. That's the only thing I would be concerned about. That just sits in there like that when it's in the gun. Okay? And that's it. This is the licensed part of the gun. Alright? That's why you can put these in a larger size handgun, because this is just a piece of plastic now. I mean, it's okay? It's just a piece of plastic. The magazines on these, they're double stack magazines. They're made very well. Sig makes a good magazine. But guess what? New York State, these are 10 rounds to begin with, and now we can only carry 7 rounds in these as after April 15th, 2013. You can only carry 7 rounds. Hopefully the NRA is going to do something to fight that, and hopefully take all those rules away. And I think everybody should be allowed to own a gun, and as long as you're not mentally insane, you know, we need to have our rights to bear arms. Anyway, to get the barrel out, you pull this down like you do on the regular ones, okay? And it's going to undo the spring. Okay, just like that. And that's it. There's your slide, your barrel. Okay, I was going to clean the gun, so if you see any dirt, it's because I was going to clean it. Alright, that's .40 caliber. You put it back together the same way. Alright, you just pop that in there like that. You take your, and they give you a nice metal guide rod, so that's nice to have. I mean, some of the newer guns are using plastic. I don't like that idea. So I like a nice steel guide rod, nice steel setup. Okay, so that's ready to go. To put this back in. Inside there, you're going to have to put your trigger assembly in. Watch your spring here, like I said. Alright, and then you see this like dovetail looking thing? That's what's got a catch in there. So when you're pulling this hammer back, this is going to slide forward and seat down in there. And then you'll see this is up in the air. You take your front, press that down. Okay, and that's it, just like that. Take your pin, put your pin back in there. Okay, just like that. Put it in the same way that it was when you took it out. Take your slide. Your slide fits on the rails, okay? These are your rails. You slide it on like this. Okay, that's on there like that. Once you get all the way back, you flip that lever over. Great, went together pretty good, right? test it out a little bit. Okay. Just like that. It's got a great feel to this handgun. Breaks down really easy like I showed you. Okay. That's it. Sig Sauer P250 subcompact handgun. Awesome, awesome handgun. I recommend them to anyone. And keep our rights to bear arms. Let's fight for the Second Amendment and to keep our rights. All right, enjoy.